Welcome to the NCAA Softball Super Regionals presented by Capital One. Welcome to Austin, Texas, a do-or-die game for the defending national champs as the second seed in Longhorns have to fight for their postseason lives against Arizona State. The Sun Devils, Game 1 winners yesterday, can punch their ticket to Oklahoma City. And 2 3-ball counts in the game against Kenzie Brown last night. And this game begins with a 4-pitch walk. Well, Mike White's team couldn't stop swinging yesterday. Will she be part of the proceedings tonight? 2-0 for Stewart. In the dirt, skips away from Swan, a wild pitch. Henry to second base on a game that is 6-22 ahead in the count. Stewart with a ground ball down to third. Emily Shep on to first. Henry will take third behind the play. So the first swing comes on the 9th pitch. Loopy gets an out, but Texas gets a runner to third.
Is able to look at these reps early and figure it out through you.
There's a ground ball to second base. Ho Ching coming to the plate, and the throw's dropped by Swan, so Henry can scamper back to third. Tiare Ho Ching came home, and Henry was in a rundown, but Swan couldn't handle it, and the most RBIs of any active player in the country. And she shows bunt as Martinez scampers to second for a steal. So Vivi Martinez, a couple of pitches that could have gone her way. Atwood on the ground to shortstop. Brooklyn Ulrich to the plate, and Henry's out there. Ulrich, the shortstop, darts a throw home, and Arizona State cuts down the potential first run. In game 2. Good takes, strike 3 cold. This time, Loopy gets the call around the outside corner. A shape-shifting strike zone. With a run scored in the 3-run fifth that ultimately ended Kavan's night, broke the tie. The Arizona native Wendell with a sharp ground ball to Vivi Martinez, who throws her out.
It's a good swing, though, on a pitch that's up in the zone. Ruby Mayline, who's more of a drop ball, but her rise ball in her career, Ruby Mayline, has gotten better, and she's used it more as of late.
This ball smoked to shortstop as well. Those are 2 hard-hit balls, but they're 2 outs as Kavan has kept it on the ground.
So with the team who's going to come with something a little bit sweeter than that, getting a little greedy.
3-2 pitch. Spiked it. And Swan has a 2-out walk. Emily Shep had a game-winning RBI Fielder's Choice against A&M in Game 2 of their regional. And a ground ball down to third here. So a few pitches later, Kavan does get out of the inning.
Track in the postseason.
Wells with a high drive to center. She hit it out there yesterday. She got under it today. 7-pitch battle with a slugging freshman. But Josh Bloomer, assistant coach, he said crushed it in the portal a couple of years ago. Those transfers from last year. Emily Shep throws out Ashton Maloney. When you look at the infield, Shep's a transfer with his team's back to the wall. And that's paying off early as Altmaier will reach on an infield hit. The first of the game for either team. This ball put in play to short, and Ulrich just throws her out. 2 more outs on the ground. 2 scoreless innings for Mika Loopy. Dictate a little better, have the full mix working better. He's already walked 1 in the game. And that's a 4-pitch walk of Chester.
You guys were talking about the reaction of Mike White and this Texas.
Go deep into counts and have her throw a lot today.
A soft ground ball over to first base. Stewart tags the bag. It's a productive out as Chester moves to second.
So just like Texas is having a lot of patience at.
And 24 batters faced, she only induced 3. And another ground ball here. Kavan on to first for the out. Chester holds at second.
Game that she steps in the circle, she's used to it.
The longest at-bat of this Super Regional for either team. A line drive drilled in the left. It's out of the glove of Altmaier. Brooklyn Ulrich delivers on the 10th pitch with a double that popped out of Altmaier.
Tegan Kavan, she saw everything that Tegan Kavan had to offer, and this is going to be the second ball that Texas outfielders cannot come away with a catch. We saw it from Caden Henry yesterday in center field, and now Altmaier in left field, where it would have been a great play to make, but it goes off of their glove. They don't get it out.
But as far as he's concerned, you get a glove on the ball, you have to make the catch. Ho Ching off the end of her bat, pops out to second. 2 pitches too late for Texas. Arizona State with a second inning run. Ikalupi second time through the order. Caden Henry gets her barrel of this ball to left. That's a fair ball off the fence. And Henry will dash into second as Texas tries to answer Arizona State's run. Henry slashes a double the other way.
Well, that double was in the
3-2 from Lupi. Henry at second, nobody out in the third. And Stewart takes ball 4. The major danger of Katie Stewart's swing is averted, but the pressure is only spectator. Vivi Martinez. First pitch swinging, Martinez slices it to left center. Pond makes the catch. Henry retreats and cannot tag from second. So a good running play by Kaylee Pond in the long. Big 12 Player of the Year. Atwood with the ground ball down to third. Shep for 1. Shep for 2. An inning-ending double play, and Lupi dances out of a 2-on, none-out jam. One thing into the Champ Series in 2022, won Game 1 against unseeded Texas. Tanya Wendell floats one to right. Maloney misread it, and Wendell is going to leg out a double. Ashton Maloney completely froze, and the Texas corner outfielders. Kenzie Brown in, they would, so she will start to throw. Pond to ground out to shortstop. Into shallow center field, that will drop for a base hit. Wendell got a very late break. She did not read it well at all, but she does get to 5 for 8 with runners in scoring position this tournament. In the dirt. That one gets away from Atwood, and Wendell is safe at third on a high throw back from Atwood. Wendell half committed, and a good throw by Reese Atwood might have. Infield in, second and third. Sharp ground ball to short. Martinez can only barely get a glove on it, and Wendell is in to score the second Sun Devil run. Sam Swan delivers again, her 4th RBI of the Super Regional, and it's 2-0.
And all 4 of the balls off of her bat that have generated the RBIs have been on the ground, just shortening up, using the ground, hitting the ball hard, hitting it through the infielder. In this instance, at a point where Martinez was so deep into the hole, up is her off-speed curveball that she'll come in with that cuts across the plate and away from these right-handed batters at about 58-60.
Swing and a miss, a huge strikeout for Gutierrez. A ground ball down to third. Nichols will go to first and hold the runner. Pond stays at third. Swan over to second. Gutierrez gets a big out, number 2. Ducks on the pond. And a high fly ball to right field. Maloney started back, drifts in, and ends the inning. So win-win. Arizona State gets a run. Texas gets out of it without any more damage. But the Sun Devils lead by.
This has not.
Good with a fly ball to center field. Routine for Pond. Is it fair to say, fair to assume, I don't know what happens when you do that. Mentor her, pitched in very similar ways. Wells with a ground ball to second base. Ho Ching, out number 2. Monday afternoon, the Yankees take on the Royals in come into the game. Mika Lupi's been tremendous. Ashton Maloney down to third base, and that is a 1, 2, 3, 4th inning. Arizona State is getting closer and closer to Oklahoma City. 9 here for ASU. And a ground ball over Gutierrez. Picked at second by Good. She has no chance at first as Acuna legs out an infield hit.
You could just tell that Leanne Good and to get here to supers.
Swing and a miss. Gutierrez gets her for her second strikeout. Postseason at Arizona State. Ho-Ching slaps the ball to third. Nice play by Nichols to get the force at second. J.C. Nichols, whom her teammates call a gold glover already.
That third base position after Mia Scott graduated on that national championship team.
Tanya Wendell, ground ball, second base. Good with a flip, and we'll see who takes the circle for Arizona State in the fifth. It's a 2-0 in the fifth inning on one of the best pitching teams in the country. A little dribbler off the end of the bat. Shep from third with a bobble. One defensive miscue may open the door for the Longhorns. J.C. Nichols, she struck out Nichols 3 times yesterday. And Nichols lays down a bunt. It's a very good one, but she is retired at first by Chester. So it'll go down as a sacrifice. I'll see her stressed out about anything. Trying to find a little of that freeness here in the fifth. Henry chases strike 3 instead. Brown whips one by her for the second out.
She's one of the best.
All-American. Stewart slams it inside the bag and fair. That puts Texas on the board as Katie Stewart doubles in. Kaya Altmaier. The big bat finally breaks through for the Longhorns. Stewart scores Altmaier. Texas gets on the board and slices the Sun Devil lead in half.
Last night, Texas was so aggressive on the first pitch against Brown, and it did not pay off, but this time it does. Stewart looking for that inside rise ball to get her barrel on it. Flattens out her swing, gets the top half of the ball, shoots it down the line, and finally with it.
She hit her. A 2-strike pitch up and in that hits Vivi Martinez. Texas puts 2 on with 2 out. One half will remember, the other will want to forget. Up the middle and through. Base hit for Atwood. Stewart scores, and Texas ties it. You can crack a smile if you want, Reese. Texas gets 2 and ties it in the 5th inning. What else is new here in Austin?
Reese Atwood, Coach White has said, is relentless. That is not an easy pitch at all to hit, but with 2 strikes, she was going to fight in the box, and she did it. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it.
This will be a 6-1 to Good. She swings and misses. A roar from Brown, who gets out of the inning with a couple of infield hits, the only blemishes on her line. The 6-year senior Pond takes strike 3. A very, very difficult. A first-team All Big 12 player. She launches a ball to center field. Samantha Swan off the scoreboard. The kid from just down the road in Georgetown, Texas, threatens to hit one to her home. And Arizona State, on the back of their powerful catcher, has retaken the lead.
And this is how you punch right back. Sam Swan at the plate. Texas has been trying to avoid her, pitch around her with the bat toss to the dugout. And this is why Arizona State has not hit a home run before that swing in the Super Regional. Last weekend, they were mashing the ball in College Station. They had 7 home runs.
But Swan may get the last laugh tonight. Swing and a miss by Shep. And Gutierrez has her 4th strikeout in relief.
I mean, to think about what that home run means, the timing of it, the punch back, how we were.
She gave up the lead and then got it right back on the Swan homer. And this ball is drilled to left by Chester. Off the end of her bat a little bit, though, and Altmaier tracks it down. 2 for Texas. 1.
Today, pitching her best of the season.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Off speed to get Wells swinging.
That off-speed drop ball.
2. And Maloney chips one into left field for a base hit. The 257th hit of Ashton Maloney's decorated career, and it will bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
And she's been clutch.
Go-ahead run with 1 away. And Altmaier lifts the first pitch to left field. Well struck, but caught by Acuna. Maloney has to dash back to first. 4 outs to go for the Sun Devils.
Let's see if Texas is going to pinch it.
10 career home runs, only 1 this season. Hunter with a fly ball to left field. It's deep, it's gone! More pinch hit magic from Victoria Hunter. By Victoria Hunter.
The at-bat, taking the drop, taking the rise, learning from her teammates' mistakes that were getting themselves out early.
Of this season for one of the great pinch hitters in the game today. Here's a bunt by Caden Henry. Brown in time to first. Poaching got the foot down.
6th and 7th innings. I mean, they just do not go away, especially in elimination games.
Swing and a miss. Gutierrez gets Mejia, and Atwood completes the play at first. 5 strikeouts for Sitlali in relief.
They've done in this month of May on their 10-game win streak.
Ground ball second base. Good, plays a short hop and has time to get the out.
It's the thing that you notice about Texas. They just.
Here's another 1-2 from Sitlali Gutierrez, and it is strike 3, swinging. To the 7th we go. Gutierrez and Texas head to Oklahoma City. Stewart down to third. That's off the dirt, and a good play by Shep to stick with it and get the out. Katie Stewart, an RBI double to walk, and now 1 out of 3.
Oh, and it seemed like Emily Shep was a little bit closer.
Obviously not effective today, but would have only thrown 7 total innings. To the left side and through. Martinez not satisfied with a 1-run lead. Reaches base for a second time and brings up Atwood.
Well, Texas is finding themselves in more.
2 strikes on Atwood. She chases, and Brown picks up the K. 4 strikeouts for Kenzie in relief, and 2 down in the 7th. Right down the middle again. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Brown with a scoreless top. Ho Ching, Wendell, and Pond. Swan lurking as the 4th hitter. Potentially, Arizona State needs 2 to win. Things against Wagner. Ground ball up the middle. The shortstop Martinez with a good stag and a perfect throw. Vivi Martinez, who could not play due to a knee injury last year.
Of the year. She did not play last year because of her knee injury. Was not on the field in that national championship run. Should have been, but she was in the dugout. But she can make plays like this, and her left-handed swing is beautiful at the plate. Lolly's throwing it tonight.
1-2. Flipped into right center field. Maloney's in the gap. Maloney makes the catch. And Texas is 1 out away from forcing game 3. Gutierrez, her 61st. Grounded to second and good. We will see you tomorrow for game 3 as Texas fights back again in the Super Regionals. their 9th win when facing elimination. They cannot be disposed of in this round, in this stadium. Back from the dead, Texas has risen again to force a do-or-die game tomorrow with nothing on the line but everything.
And Citlali Gutierrez was the energy shifter for this crowd, for her teammates, the defense, the hitters at the plate, and of course, Vic Hunter's swing will never be forgotten by these fans and by Coach White. But Citlali Gutierrez, have yourself